Hello, everyone. Well, the Oyo victims, the abducted school children teachers are still in captivity, right? A few days ago, you all heard that the sister and nephews to former Minister of Power had been abducted. And of course, within hours, maybe less than 48, 72 hours, they've been rescued. And Bayo Onanuga, who happens to be spokesperson to Mr. Tinubu, had this to say. Say press release. Nigeria police force confirms safe rescue of abducted woman and her twin sons. The Nigerian police force announces the successful rescue of Mrs. Olaidebusola Adegoke, John Paul, and her 12-year-old twin sons, Peter and Paul, who were abducted on June 3rd, 2026 in Ibadan, Oyo State. Let me just pause a moment to tell you that when we always talk about the fact that no Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian, that's what we want to be. But of course, there are Nigerians who are more Nigerian than other Nigerians. Nigerians who, when they're abducted within hours, the police will do everything to do anything to rescue them. Those are the Nigerians that they care about. The other Nigerians whose thumbprint actually make them get into office that they are able to read, those ones they don't care about. They can stay as much as. I don't even blame the people who are in offices. It's citizens that I blame. Citizens on their own. Nobody said this abduction was not real because, of course, it's a big man that is involved. But for real people, they will say, oh, abduction is not real. Chibok girls abduction happened. Oh, it's a lie. It was done to embarrass government. Blah, 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 blah. Hey. Come, the same people, ordinary citizens that should be closing rank and fighting for their own and saying, no, they were the ones who were, attacking everybody. I always say to people, look, if it was in my daughter's school that they abducted students, I would never have come out to campaign. Do you know why? Because I know government will do everything to bring them back within hours. In short, it might not even happen because those schools were already secured. My daughter and the vice president's son were in the same class in 2014 when Chibok girls abduction happened. That school was one school that was protected like no man's business. They had security 24/7. And for me, my anger was that if our own children can be protected in this manner, why is it that children that are in a school in Borno State were not protected in this manner? And if they're not protected, why is the government not doing everything to go and bring them back? It took 19 days for Jonathan to speak on Chibok girls abduction. He was, in short, we had to be on his case, talking, doing that advocacy before he finally, spoke on it. They were going to do, I think, the World Economic Forum was done in Abuja that year, in May that year. Towards it, that was when he finally, spoke on that issue. It is we citizens that always give them a room. So today now they've rescued their own. I've seen they're trying to do all manner of, they say, and this abduction is different from that. Which other abduction have we seen our police go in and actually try to bring people back? Yeah, tell me. Which person was missing that police swung into action? Mm-hmm. And then he continues by saying that the hostages were rescued during a coordinated operation by the Force Intelligence Department Intelligence Response Unit FIDIRT in Ibadan at approximately 7:30 p.m. on Saturday, June 6, 2026. Mrs. Adegoke and her children were abducted while she was driving them to school at about 7 p.m. 7:30 a.m. on June 3rd, 2026. The rescue was achieved through sustained intelligence gathering, surveillance, and tactical operations. So our Nigerian police had all of this. The only time they use it is when something happens to their VIP or when they feel someone is insulted and they need to go after that person. But on a normal day, to protect the lives and properties of normal citizens, no, that is not something that they bother about in any way. During the confrontation, 2 suspected kidnappers were fatally wounded and 2 rifles were recovered. The victims were rescued unharmed and are now in safe custody receiving medical care and support. The Inspector General of Police commends the courage, professionalism, and effectiveness of the FIDIRT operatives and all officers involved. Their resilience and commitment were instrumental in the safe rescue of the hostages. Security operatives have intensified efforts in the area to apprehend fleeing members of the kidnapping syndicate. Preliminary intelligence indicates that some suspects escaped with gunshot wounds. Operations are ongoing to track, arrest, and bring all involved to justice. The Nigerian police force appreciates the public support, cooperation, and patience during the operation. We remain committed to combating violent crime, protecting lives and property, and ensuring the safety of all citizens. DCP Antonio Cobra, blah, 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 decided. But this one, I'm reading this from the X handle of Bayo Onanuga. Some lives are more important than other lives. That's all we have. And if we continue to play this thing, that's why I find it so hypocritical. The way people now, for some, maybe they have, it is when they are also affected, when Nigeria happens to them, that they realize that things are happening in Nigeria. All of these things have been going on. You are outraged today that, oh, there are 2-year-olds. 2-year-olds have been abducted before, left in captivity, nobody bothered. And this current 2-year-old, there will be more that will be abducted. All of us, we are all abductees waiting to happen. Nigeria will not happen to you. Nigeria will not. It's a lie. Nigeria will happen to all of us. And I keep saying this thing, whether you like to hear it, you don't like to hear it, it is what it is. And I'll continue to say it. All of these things will continue to happen. And until every one of us decide to own the things that are happening and have a voice, not waiting for, oh, there's one person that is supposed to be your voice. Oh, there's someone that doesn't have work, that is supposed to be sitting down making the maths on everybody's behalf. Let's all be sitting. By the time they abduct all of us, kill us, maim us, do whatever they want to do with us, then whatever it is that remain, they can then continue with their country and survive on it. We've allowed a lot of things to continue to go on. The next abductees, the next victims are busy either defending this failed illegitimate government, or doing one thing or the other, across the way, in the way, just as it is now, until it gets to that person turn, the person will now like, oh, I never knew Nigeria will happen to me. As long as citizens do not occupy their offices of the citizen, as long as citizens are not making demands, as long as citizens continue to give enabling environment to those, for government to continue to abdicate its responsibility. I don't know why this fly is suddenly on my body. Come on, fly, move. As long as citizens, continue to give enabling environment for government to abdicate their responsibility, let me tell you something. We are all victims waiting to happen. Let me repeat that thing that I say all the time that makes it seem as if I am talking too much. Yesterday's victims were once survivors. Today's victims were yesterday's survivors, and tomorrow's victims will be today's survivors. Who is next? Those of us who are survivors today are the next. Who is next? It's you and I that are survivors today. Being a victim in Nigeria it's no longer a matter of if you will be a victim. It's a matter of when you will be a victim. The victim card is going around and it's falling on everybody. We are all victims waiting to happen. Thank you for watching.